To fully grasp the significance of indigenous entities, often referred to as Los Indios, Caboclos, or Caboclas, one must recognize that these spirits carry the powerful ancestry of the First Nations who once roamed the vast lands of North and South America. These spirits, who once lived on Earth as native peoples deeply connected to the natural world, are the embodiment of ancient wisdom. They moved in harmony with the forces of nature, attuned to the elements, and over the course of their earthly lives, they gathered profound knowledge of healing, rituals, and spirituality. After their passage from this plane, they became revered guides and formidable protectors. Among these spirits are the Taino Indians, a subgroup of the Arawakan people, who traditionally inhabited the Greater Antilles, Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico during the time when Christopher Columbus arrived in the so-called New World. These spirits, representing the wisdom and strength of their people, can serve as a centinela, guardian, or be part of one's quadro espiritual, spiritual court. Other tribes to embrace into the First Nations people of the Americas, North, Central, and South, are the Cuna Indians of Panama, the Aztec, the Mayans, Inca, Olmec, Toltec, all Indio nation dynasties. It's important to understand that while many Indios are known for their wisdom and kindness, some possess a more aggressive nature. They can be fiercely possessive and overly zealous in their protection of those they guard. Within Espiritismo, brujeria, circles, it is well known that if anyone dares to harm a person under the protection of an Indian spirit, the spirit's wrath can be swift and severe. This vengeance often manifests as a series of misfortunes, accidents, bad luck, illnesses, anxieties, and even mental afflictions. Given the potent nature of these spirits, it is customary to keep their paraphernalia and ritual items separate from those of other spiritual entities. While some may place their Indian artifacts on the same tableau espiritual, spiritual altar, as their quadro espiritual, it is strongly advised that this commission be kept apart, on its own shelf or altar. This respect acknowledges the unique power and role of the spiritual Indian commission. For all Latin peoples, it is crucial to embrace this mighty spirit that walks among us. A spirit not everyone possesses, but one that runs through our veins, connecting us to our ancestral roots. This understanding deepens our relationship with these spirits and honors the powerful legacy they represent. As a Latin society, our spiritual quadro, there exists a revered class of spirits known as the Indian class called El Indio. This ancestral guardian spirit, deeply rooted in Lucumí and Espiritismo traditions, carries with it the ancient wisdom and power of indigenous peoples. Espiritismo, a spiritual practice that blossomed in the Caribbean and Latin America, is a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, where communication with spirits fosters guidance, healing, and personal growth. Central to Espiritismo is the Indio spirit, a symbol of indigenous strength and knowledge. Attending an Indio spirit ceremony is often a profoundly transformative experience. These ceremonies are not just rituals, they are gateways to deeper understanding, where the Indio spirit embodies the enduring wisdom of native peoples, offering protection, guidance, and spiritual healing to those who seek its counsel. While there are archetypal Indio spirits, this is a diverse class of spirits, each unique to the medium, devotee, or spiritualist they serve. Every individual may have their own distinct Indio spirit, who acts as a spiritual advisor or guardian. Although mass-produced images of Indio figures are widely available in botanicas and spiritual stores, these are often idealized representations of a North American Plains Indian dressed in buckskin and adorned with a feathered war bonnet, far removed from the actual ancestors of the Spanish Caribbean or Mexican traditions. For a more personal connection, one can create or substitute their own unique image. Among these spirits, El Indio de la Paz, the Indian of Peace, stands as a sentinel and guardian. He is often depicted sitting cross-legged, smoking the sacred pipe, symbolizing serenity and spiritual vigilance. El Indio Guerrero, the warrior Indian, is invoked for protection and to fortify courage. Clad in a war bonnet or simply exuding fierce determination, he represents the unwavering spirit of Native American warriors who fought tirelessly for land, rights, autonomy, and dignity. As a spiritual advisor, his presence is invaluable to those who seek his strength. Offerings to these spirits are sacred acts of devotion. Tobacco, beads, and cornmeal are commonly given, but each individual Indio spirit will guide their devotee on what offerings are most fitting. I love sharing these specifics on this class of spirits and will go into this further. Thank you for your time and interest. Like, share, and subscribe, my familia.